Welcome back to Midday. Every once in a while I get to do something really cool and extra special on the show, and today is one of those days because we had a guest drop out earlier today, which was unfortunate. But fortunately, my friend Anna was in town. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you. I'm so pleased to be here with you.
It's thrilled to have you. You and I both grew up here in Kamloops.
Yes, we did.
And then after we graduated from high school, you went off to UVic.
Yes.
And then from there, your life took a bit of a turn unexpectedly.
Yes.
And now you're in, your title officially is Chopra Certified Coach, Speaker, and Author.
Correct.
How does that come about?
Oh, super strange story. I actually, just about 5.5 years ago, was sort of deeply rooted and settled into a corporate career. And I had sort of a life-changing accident. And from that accident, I had to sort of find myself again and find my identity and reestablish what my true purpose was here. And I ended up in the course of my healing, both physically and emotionally, down at the Chopra Center, which is Deepak Chopra's Center for Wellbeing in California. And I applied to be one of his teachers. And through that process, I ended up getting certified and wrote my own healing curriculum and have sort of transformed my life fundamentally. So.
And it's so amazing to see. I mean, so often when we have a life-changing event like that, it cripples us and it stops us and we're stuck in that place.
Absolutely.
And to see that there can be beauty and growth and change that can come out of that instead of defeat.
Yes, and light. There is always light. And I think that's my message for everybody. And especially this time of year, it can be very joyful. And in other times, it can be very heavy for people. Coming into the close of a year, we're maybe ruminating on some past experiences.
Or losses that
or
we
losses.
I know that for me, I lost my grandma just 2 years ago. And so it was a different Christmas for me as I missed her and reflected on that. And there are people who are experiencing very deep hurt headed into a new year. And they think, I'm not ready to just act happy for a new year.
Absolutely. We're going to go into the new year happy, or in some cases we think, let's just do total avoidance and let's just wipe the slate clean from 2017, start 2018 off brand new, and we don't really know what we're doing. We're not deeply connected to why we're making those choices. So we're getting the gym pass, or we're getting you know, the yoga pass or whatever. I think Kelly touched on this a little bit earlier in the show.
Which is great, but without purpose behind it, it often falls flat.
Yes, and we have to recognize that we are more interconnected than that. We have a mind, we have a body, but we also have a soul. And those three pieces have to be at play all the time. So my mission in all its forms is connection. Connection to other people, connection to your deeper purpose, and ultimately connection back to yourself, which was my journey, is coming back to myself and finding what I was meant to be doing.
What great learning, because we do spend so much time talking about our bodies and talking about our careers, and those things are important and they matter. But there's also more that we tend to ignore.
So much more, so much more.
How long was your education at the center?
It was about...
I followed you. I mean, I follow Anna on Instagram, which is great. What's your Instagram name in case somebody
I am at Your Onam Soul. So Your, Y-O-U-R, Onam, A-N-A-M, and Soul, S-O-U-L. So Onam is actually...
you go through that journey was so powerful, and to see what you were learning and little snippets of it.
It has been magical. I've been to several different events with Deepak, of course, and having him as a teacher is truly out of this world. There isn't really a comparable experience when you're healing from something emotional. Can't take notes fast, quite literally. Like I had a sore wrist by the end of most of the events.
That's worth carpal tunnel, though.
Worth it, totally, absolutely. It was about a year in the process, from application process through to certification, which came through at the end of July this year. So you can follow some of that journey on my Instagram or my Facebook page, which is also at Your Onam Soul. And Onam is the Celtic word for soul. So it's just that connection of soul to soul.
I always wanted to ask you, because whenever I see it, I think, I don't know what that means.
It's just Celtic word, and thankfully it's kind of similar to my name as well, so I felt deeply connected to that word.
So you do some personal coaching as well.
I do.
And you have a seminar. Is it a seminar or is it an event that's coming up?
It's
we have a poster here.
Yes, and it's a big, massive event that I am co-hosting with another woman down in Langley named Megan. And I will be doing a full keynote talk around connection, finding your purpose, really sort of reevaluating the stories that have been holding us back in that stuck thinking. And then we're going to have a really cool celebrity guest, which I will be announcing shortly on my Facebook page in just a matter of days.
So watch for it.
Watch for it, yes. But really, in this day and age, in this time in the world, we really need to connect to one another. And that's why this event was created. It's called Unapologetically Her. And it's just about really opening up and allowing the stories and the experiences that we have to really serve not just ourselves, but also others in sharing those stories. It's really important.
We're finally starting to recognize that living in isolation is not working for us.
It's not working.
It is not working for us. And so it's time to get connected.
Yes.
And it's a great place to start. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
And again, people, and you also have a website that people can visit.
I do. It's onamsoul.com. It's actually sort of under construction at the moment, but please leave me your email address. I can do coaching in person and also by Zoom as well.
Perfect. Wow. Yeah, what a time we live in.
What a time.
Yeah, that you can do it with technology as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, best of luck with the event, and it was so nice to get a visit with you. We'll be back with more Midday in just a moment.
Thanks, Katie.